What's up, guys? Jamie Calloway here, and I'm going to make a review on 2/21/11. And I'm sorry if I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, but my laptop broke and we're getting a new one, and it doesn't really show my inbox and comments, like my YouTube channel comments. I have a YouTube app, but it doesn't show that. It shows my subscriptions and my videos and things. I mean, I can watch videos, but I'd have to use my phone, and it's kind of annoying have to, use both, instead of just using one. So, I mean, I go on Facebook and everything else, but that's why I haven't really been making videos, and there hasn't been much to talk about. And if there is, everyone has already talked about it. And do I really want to talk about, what all 50,000 other people talked about? And I'm just rambling now, sorry. But anyway, go subscribe to Just the Old School. Just the Old School. Link will be in the description of him. And Variety Guy 88. Subscribe to them. Links are in the description. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my second channel. So, I'm coming back with a review with Raw. I haven't done a Raw review in a long time, and I thought I'd do it when my husband comes back, 2/21/11. Alright, so, overall, Raw was actually pretty good. I was really, really excited for Raw. And just the fact that my husband was going to come back. And, they hyped this up so much, and actually Raw was decent, but towards the end of the show, it kind of went downhill, in my opinion. But overall, it was decent. So, first, Cena comes out and cuts a promo on The Rock, which is fucking hilarious. It was it was actually funny for once, and it was a really good promo he's done in a long time, and that was the funniest he's ever been in a long time. I mean, a few things here and there he says are funny. And when he, was fired, he did a good promo, which meant absolutely nothing because he was, there the next day. So it didn't really matter anyway. Well, the next Raw. But, he was being the old rapper Cena, which we all love and miss. And, fuck. And he was, dissing The Rock. I love this. I hope they do this back and forth thing because The Rock was being hilarious. And if Cena's cutting promos like this, they'll be really good. If he's back in this heel rapper gimmick, kind of cutting promos like that, that's awesome. And if you notice, he's going around the PG era. The Rock said ass about 1 billion times, but Cena is going around the PG era, if you know what I mean. Like, he said that, blow me, but he had that thingy-mabob. Like this is a cum. But I mean, he was like the spinning thing, and he was like, blow me. What does that sound like to you? Does it sound like, oh, I'm just gonna blow on this? No, you think the other blow me, don't you? And then he said he's polishing my balls. What do you think of balls? You think of the nice little bowling balls and the baseballs and the footballs. No, you think of guy balls. Or if you're like me and I have a perverted mind, I was thinking of blow me, and I was thinking of balls. But that was funny, like saying how he sold out and went to movies, and how Cena's here every day working his ass off. And, he just comes back and, but that promo was actually really funny. The Rock is hilarious. Cena's hilarious. I really hope they get in a feud. But it looks like Rock's probably not going to wrestle. I mean, if he interferes in their match, I wouldn't mind. I mean, we're lucky at all that The Rock's even going to be there. And Cena's fighting Miz anyway. So anyway, the first match was Morrison versus Punk. Sorry, I was just checking the thing. Now, I think this match could have been pretty good because I know in the Elimination Chamber we wanted to see Morrison and Punk left. We didn't want Cena winning. Of course he had to win. But we wanted to see Punk and Morrison, and I'm sure they could put on a good match if they had the time. But I think the match was kind of slow-paced. It was pretty decent because, Punk's a great heel, and Morrison's just amazing wrestler. He was freaking amazing in the Elimination Chamber. Side note, what do I think of the Elimination Chamber? I thought it was good, better than expected. I didn't even know what the matches were, besides the Chambers. I didn't know who was in it. But overall, it was actually a good pay-per-view. The Chambers were better than expected. SmackDown's was slow at first, but then it really picked up, and it was really good. Raw's was actually good, too, and Morrison was fucking amazing. Some spots in SmackDown were just great when they went through all the pods and everything. Raw's was great, too. Morrison on the steel cage, and then he had a chamber, and then he dropped down. See, Morrison and Punk, I think they could have a good match if they were given a decent amount of time. But I think it's just kind of to be there and fill the void. But, Morrison's freaking great. Punk's freaking great. And both wrestlers going at it would be cool. But I think the match should have been a bit longer because both of these wrestlers are both great. So, Punk won. Then there was the Divas. Who won? I don't even know who was in the match. Did I take a piss? I think I took a piss. But anyway, I think the Bella Twins won. I don't give a fuck. Then the countdown till my boy comes out. My boy. My fucking man. My man. Taker. That's right. See this comb? See this comb? I don't know. But fuck, Taker's not in my class anymore. He's back. Oh my god. Then it counts to 0, and he comes out, and I flip, and I wake the whole house up, and my iPod falls down, I accidentally put the call on hold, and then I come back, and I'm just like, oh my god, I woke my parents up, and then Triple H comes out. I don't think we really expected him to be there. I think we expected him to come. We expected him to come back before Mania. We expected him to come back at Rumble. He didn't come back. We thought maybe Chamber. Didn't come back. And we thought all these times, and then he comes back on a Raw. Which was good, because at least we didn't expect it, and we all knew it was Taker, but fuck, I don't care. I was happy. I was happy to see my man. Whew. But everyone came in the call just to see me flip out, and I was getting so many messages and tweets and everything going, oh, your man's coming back? Who do you think it's going to be? Yeah, guys, obviously it wasn't Sting. It was my boy, Taker. And it was Dennis's, a.k.a. I Am Club 155's boy, Triple H came back. Epic stare down between our boys. And like Nutty Rock Chick said, they're the only two guys that could have such a epic promo with only a stare down. And it only being a stare down for a promo. Taker has deadly eyes. God, the way he stares at you, I want him to stare at me. I don't know about you guys. But they were great. Triple H versus Taker at Mania. I would rather have that than Barrett. And honestly, it's someone big. And I know they fought before at Mania, but they really don't like each other in real life, so it'd be perfect. Anyway, okay, so it was Sheamus versus Henry. That match was shit. Liam, what the fuck? You lost. Don't you feel pissed off that you got beaten by Kool-Aid Man? Come on, beat that fat shit down. I think it kind of fell off a cliff there. After that match. Sorry, I'm just checking the time. But then the tag teams, do they mean anything? No, they obviously don't, because first Cena and Miz won, which, yeah, that makes so much sense because they're supposed to be enemies going into Mania, right? Both fighting each other, but they're tag teams and they win the tag team titles. Imagine if they kept it. How would that make sense if they were fighting each other in a feud, but they were tag team champions at the same time? Wouldn't make any sense. They won it. Then the GM goes off, right? GM. And then, Gabriel and Heath win it again. Does the tag team titles mean nothing to you anymore? I mean, you seriously need to, come on. The tag team titles used to mean so much. I wish they'd bring back tag teams and do things with the tag team title. Anyway, tell me what you think of Raw. And part 2 of Linkin Park will be uploaded next week once I start to get in the groove of making more videos. And once all my videos, there's only 3 that are on 1,000 on it. Once those all get to 1,000, I'll start to make videos a little regularly. So comment, rate, and read the description. See you guys.